Welcome to another edition of Training Miss Maizie. I apologize that it's been so long since our last video, but Maizie has been in the middle of what we refer to as hold conditioning, which is when we teach the dog with minimal force at all to hold a bumper and not let go of it until we ask for it. For more details on that and really to see how that system truly works, I would suggest getting Mike's first video, Training the Wildrose Way, which is available at www.uklabs.com. But today, Maizie and I are going to show you how to introduce your dog to fishing and to a boat. This will kind of be the first part today that we do. The next video that we do will be actually in the boat, fishing, possibly even catching fish if I'm good enough. But obviously with the dog that you're going to have with you, that's going to be what we refer to at Wildrose as an adventure dog, which is what Maizie's going to be. We want to get the dog accustomed to all these experiences, but we want to keep them safe at the same time. So what I have here is just a fishing pole, obviously, and a lure. The lure rattles a little bit, but I've taken all the hooks off of it to where she's completely safe. Even if she chases it and grabs it, nothing on this is going to hurt her. So we want to let her see it. Don't want her to be scared of anything. Here's the rattle some. And before we actually go to the water with anything that we train for, we always want to perfect it on land first. So the same will go with the fishing. Just get in your driveway in real short grass like I'm at and make a few casts just to make sure she's not going to chase it. So she saw that go down, and now I'm just going to reel it back in. She'll get to see the bounce of it coming back in. Again, just because we want the dog to be accustomed to everything, we want to be able to control it on land before we go to water, unless you enjoy swimming with your dog. And again, she just sees it, no big deal at all. I'll drag it around the ground with her. She's not afraid of the pole in any way. So next we're going to do is we're going to turn the camera and we're going to go down here to the water and make a few casts with her just sitting next to me into the water so she can see how this all works. So hold on for just a second and we'll be right back. Before we move on to the actual fishing part of this, as far as putting the bobber in the water, I just want to show you how we get the dog used to being in a boat. Just as one of the last videos that we did was place training, this is where that's all going to really come into play. There's two commands that I use for a dog to get into something or onto something. If a dog is getting onto something, which is onto a flat surface of a boat, onto a water stand for duck hunting, into a tree stand for duck hunting, whatever the case may be, I'm going to use the command place. If the dog is getting inside of something, inside my trailer, inside their kennel, inside a dog crate, again, that word is kennel. So those are two words that we trained a long time ago that you're going to see in the next few videos that really come into play more and more as the dog gets older. So they really have to have those foundational things down so we can move on to something else. So we're going to have Maizie get in and out of the boat. This is a fiberglass boat, so it doesn't sound as strange as an aluminum boat would. But you'll find a lot of times the dog hits aluminum and jumps right back out. You want to introduce your dog to this on dry land again because, again, unless you're just fond of swimming with the dog, make sure it's right here first. So we'll try this with Maizie. Maizie, here. Play, play. Come on. Come on. Good girl. See it? Good. So now we've got her in the boat. We may stand here with her for a few times, shake it a little bit, make sure she understands that things can move and it's okay and she's not scared. And then we'll ask her out. Maizie, here. Good girl. And then back in again. Maizie, come on. Come on. Come on. Sit. Good girl, Maizie. So, you can see that's no big deal at all. So, we have the first step of the fishing, the first step of the boat, and now let's move the camera again and we'll get the next two steps for this for you. Okay, so now we're going to actually go to the water with our lure that doesn't have any hooks on it again, just in case she gets excited and decides to chase it in. And just make a few casts so she can see the splash. And you can see that perks her interest a little bit more. Just reel it back in, let it come up every so often so she can see it. And again, definitely see that it's keeping her interest. That's a little bit more interesting than before, so we'll do that a couple more times. Again, you don't have to do real long casts, and I don't know what everybody else does, so this may be something completely new for everybody. Again, I just want the dog to be safe. I don't want to take any chances on her putting a treble hook in her mouth or anything like that. So at this point, I feel like I could probably move on to bigger and better things, if you will. So from here, we want to move to getting her in the boat and actually putting the boat in the water. Again, I don't want to be in the boat yet. I don't want to end up wet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the boat into the water, have Maizie get in the boat, and maybe walk her up and down the bank a little bit today. And then I'm probably going to call it good, because we've had a couple introductions of new things for her, bigger things that she's not used to. And then next time we come out, we'll actually go to me being in the boat, casting in the boat, and see if we can be a little bit more productive. So here we go. So as you can see, we now have Maizie in the boat. You may, with your dog, just like with Maizie, she initially, I didn't have it on video, initially didn't want to get in the boat with the bottom moving in right there, so we put a leash on her, and then she was very willing to go in. Next, I'm going to take the boat, and I'm actually just going to walk up and down the bank just a little bit. You won't be able to see all of it on video, but just take a couple trips up and down so she can get used to things moving around her without her moving. It's going to be kind of an unusual thing for her. And like I said, the next video, we'll get in the boat, we'll paddle around, we'll do some casting with us in the boat and her there, and then I think we're on our way to fish after that. You can see a little bit of hesitation with Maizie on this, but overall doing real good. We'll rock the boat a little bit, because she knows nothing's wrong or bad here. Good girl. Just reassure her along the way. That is basically introduction to a boat, introduction to fishing. We'll do, again, the next step of that on the next video. But from here, you're definitely on your way to fishing and riding in a boat with your dog. Have a great day, and we'll see you the